So this is thing that we have discussed about human eye. Okay, fine. So, and one more thing that we have also told that, at least there should be a gap of 25 centimeters. So it's called power of accommodation. Power of accommodation. Okay, that's called power of accommodation. The eye lens is composed of fibrous jelly-like material. So that's what you have seen in the video also. Means, see, that I have already explained. No need to explain it again. Power of accommodation in the sense your eye can adjust to any distance. Okay, any distance object again, you can focus your eye without any difficulties. So that is called power of accommodation. So, and also I have told you that comfortably and distinctly you must hold it about 25 centimeter from the eyes. You have to keep away from 25 centimeter away, then only you can see the exact the clear picture of any of the object. Okay, so that's nothing but power of accommodation. You can read it, the same thing that I have just told. Next, defects of the vision and their correction. So I have just now told you that the light has to be entered properly and has to fall on the retina. Okay, if light is failed to enter or fall on retina, like see for example, if you have a convex lens like this, okay, then what happens when light will go like this and it will pass through the focal point like this, correct? So if all pass through focal point, then we can call this as clearly seen image. But let's see. Let's see this now. Myopia. So there are, mainly there are three problems. So one is myopia, and next one is hypermetropia, and one more is presbyopia. Presbyopia. So these are the three problems a human being can face ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೋದು ಜನ ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ which specs has to be used. For example, if you're not if you're not in a position to see a distance object, then what has to be done, which lens has to be used. So either that we have to check. Okay, fine. I will explain now. Just I'll clear this now. Yeah. Okay, so this is a myopic eye in the correction. Okay, see, when a human being has a myopic eye, what happens? See, you can see a object here. Okay, you can see an object, so which is very very far, and this is coming from this way. And what happens, see, this focus has to happen exactly at the retina. Okay, ಇದೇನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಟಿನಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ it's happening before that retina, so it's happening here. So what has to be done? You have to correct in such a way that this has to go further away, and then ಇಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಅದು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So this is how you can make a correction. So what can be done now? In between an object and eye, you have to introduce a convex lens. Sorry, this is a concave lens. Concave lens, correct? So once you introduce a concave lens, what happens? You already know that concave lens is a diverging lens, correct? So it diverges the light. See, converging already ಆಗ್ತದೆ, but you have to move it further. So what you have to do? You have to make diverging first, and automatically this will converge, right? So what happens? So it will, it has bent like this, and then it goes to the convex lens of our eye, and then it falls here exactly on the retina. Okay, so that's about the correction of myopic eye, how to correct it. And okay, so it's the person who is he cannot see it, andre ee tara ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, I'll just clear this. Okay, next. Okay, just give me a minute. We have explained this. Okay. See, myopic eye in the sense. So they have also mentioned here. See here. So it's a nearsightedness. Nearsightedness. That means you can see the near object, not the far object. Okay. So that's the problem. Okay. Fine. There is a clear option. Just give me a minute. Let's go with the next one. See, hypermetropia. See here what happens when you have an object. See, when you can see the near object. Okay, you have some near object here. Okay, see light comes here, but what happens? It will not focus at the retina. But if it wants to focus, then it will go out of your eye. ಅಂದ್ರೆ actually ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, but focus ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ? So it's impossible, right? So you have to make it focus here. So what you can do, you can introduce a convex lens here between object and eye, so that light will bend bit here only, and then this eye will again bend it to such a way that it will focus in retina, on the retina. Okay, so this is called hypermetropia. See, so in the last part we have discussed, okay, power of a lens can be given by 1 by f, correct? 1 by focal length. See, if you wanted to check your eye, okay, you will go to the doctor, and eye specialist will keep some machineries on your eyes, and then he'll get to know actually what is the power required, whether it's a concave or convex. Okay, so based on that they will decide. Okay, so hypermetropia is also known as a far-sightedness. Okay, a person with hypermetropia can see distant object clearly but cannot see nearby object. Okay, so ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ದೂರದ್ದು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ನಿಯರ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಹತ್ತಿರದ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ, then that person has hypermetropia, then that person has to use convex lens. Okay, so if a person has, okay, he can see the far object but not the near object. Sorry, adu iga helidala, sorry, adu hypermetropia. Ulta, he can see the near object and but cannot be seen object in the far distance. Actually ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಜನರಲಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದದ್ದು ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ನೋಟ್ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದದ್ದು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ then you have to use concave lens. Okay, so these are the two lenses how you can use it. But in the very special cases, people may have presbyopia. Okay, this problem, this presbyopia andre they has both the problem, they cannot see the near object at the same time far object, then they have to use both the lenses. Okay, convex and concave, in such a way that if this is a glass and then upper they'll use one lens and below they will use one lens. So ee tara use ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ specs. Okay, so that this is a very rare, age ಆದಾಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇದು presbyopia, ತುಂಬಾ ರೇರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ವೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾನ್ಕೇವ್. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ 3 ಡಿಫೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್? ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್. ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? Okay, so you have understood about how to use the lens, how to use correction lens. Okay, so in exam they will ask, okay, write a diagram to person who is having hypermetropia and just draw the diagram anta keltare, then you have to do this. Okay, so you can read this today so that you will understand. Okay, fine. let's move on to this refraction of light through a prism. Okay, so prism, see, there are few things that I will explain now. So prism, Andre, you have, I think you have seen the prism. Did everybody seen the prism? Whether you have seen the prism before in the schools or colleges, school? Okay, so you haven't seen it. That's great. Just give me a minute. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was checking my mobile. Okay. See, when light enters, see, I have also told you in the before denser medium, rarer medium in lens chapter, correct? So when light enters from denser medium, sorry, from rarer medium to denser medium, then if this is a normal, so it bend towards the normal. Okay. So what happens when light goes like this? So it bend towards the normal. So this is a normal. This is a normal of incidence. Okay. And now it will go straight like this. Now this is a denser, so this is a rarer medium, and this is a denser medium, and this is a rarer medium, right? So now what happens? So this is a normal, right? So it moves away from the normal. See, so it comes like this. So prism, what exactly happens when you give white light to the prism? So it will split all the colors, seven colors separately. Correct. So what are the seven colors? You already know it is Vibgyor, correct? So all the seven colors will be separated when you incident white light to the prism. In the same way, if you incident only a laser, what is the difference between laser and normal light? Can anybody tell me? What is the difference between laser and normal light? Can anybody tell me? Nobody knows. Nobody knows the difference between ಇದು ಏನು ಲೇಸರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. No idea. Okay, so I will tell. So laser ಯಾವ color ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ ನಂಗೆ? Can you tell me which color laser that you have seen before? What are the different colors?
Green.
Okay, so you have seen red, green, correct? And see, that is a difference. So you have seen the color, right? But in white light, you have seven colors. You have seven colors. But in LED, in laser, it's a single color. It has only one wavelength, either red or green. Okay, so there is no other color mixing of with in case of laser. And also, whether you have seen it or not, it's highly directional. Highly directional. One day wavelength it will be very highly directional. Okay, so that is a difference. So it's a basic difference that you should always know. It's a monochromatic. Andre mono andre eno meaning monochromatic. Okay, mono andre single. Okay, chrome andre color. Okay, monochromatic andre eno, it's a single color wavelength or single color anta. So laser is always a monochromatic. Okay, fine. So this what happens in case of ಈಗ ನಾನು discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ, this is in case of prism. Now let's move on to the the next concept of this. See here, you can see that white light. So when it incident like this, you can see all the colors. Okay, Now, so this prism has probably split. Okay, fine. In case, if the prism is exactly same, if there is no defect in the prism, and if you place prism here, see, they have shown in the down, I guess. I remember I have not seen, I forgot actually. Yeah, they've seen it here, shown it here. See, if you keep, the prism in the reverse direction like this, another prism. So this is a prism one. Okay, this is a prism two. If you keep like this, then if you incident, all the 7 colors to the prism, then you should get white light. Okay, so you have initially have incident white light, and then it has been converted into red, green, with pure colors. Okay, and then white. You should get white back when if you place prism. But it's very, very difficult to get this in a reality. Why? Because the two prism having the same, it's a bit difficult, because while manufacturing there will be some, the problem will be there. Correct? Yeah. So this is about the how to convert back, and this is called spectrum. Okay, so you should always remember when in physics, when we call it as a spectrum. Okay, so this is how you get 7 colors. Okay, so it's called as a spectrum. Now, can you tell me in these rays which has been bent most? Which color has bent most? Okay. It's a violet. Okay, so violet has bent more. Okay, so red light, not much. Correct. So this you should remember. I will tell why. Later we will be discussing about why the sky color is blue, and why during sunset why it will be red, why it is itarala barutte. Okay, I will explain that later. Okay, this you should remember. So this figure you should be keep it in mind that violet bends most, and then red minimum. Okay. And one more thing I forgot to tell, this is called dispersion of light and separation of light. When you incident white light, the prism, so you can see this, 7 color spectrum. Okay, so this process or the conversion of white light into multiple colors, so is known as a dispersion. So you should remember this, it's very important. Okay, if they ask for 1 mark, then you should know this. Okay, great. Next, can you tell me why you can see a rainbow in the sky? Why you can see the rainbow during rainy seasons? What exactly happens? Can anybody knows it? Yeah. Of course, everyone has seen rainbow, right? Everyone has seen it, right? Huh. ಯಾಕಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು? Why does that happens? See, I will explain now. Dispersion of light, okay. Sunlight of water drops, okay. Yeah, very good note. So let's see how it works, Anta. Now you observe this figure, okay. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Illi nodi. So there will be water droplets, okay. ಈ ತರ droplets ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇವನ್ ಈಗ ರೈನ್ಬೋ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸನ್. ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸನ್ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸನ್ ನೀವಿರೋಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ opposite to you you can see the rainbow. Okay, in between, okay, in between there will be a water droplets. So you can see one water drop, raindrop or water drop like this. Okay, so what happens when sunlight falls on this raindrops, so it will see a multiple reflection like this. So initially the splitting of light takes place here, and it will reflect, and again it will be come out of that raindrop, so that you can see the spectrum, or we can generally call it as a rainbow. Okay, so this is how rainbow forms. So you have seen the dispersion of light in prism. In the same way, it acts, each raindrops will constitute into a dispersion so that you can see the rainbow. Not only in the general cases, indre ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ನಾನಂದ್ರೆ ಮಳೆಗಾಲನೇ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ರೈನ್ಬೋ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, so you can read this part for this so that you can definitely understand it. Hopefully I've understood how this rainbow forms. Did you understand? Yes, Samantha. Did you all understand? Okay, great. Fine. So let's move on to the next part. So atmospheric refraction. Okay, atmospheric refraction. See, most of the time we will be seeing stars, right? But actually stars now nodo jagadalli iralla, and you can see the twinkling of stars. Why this happens anta? Okay, so that's so I will give you a challenge now. Okay, so I'll give a few minutes to read this. Okay, yeah, you can read this and anybody can explain it. It's actually easy if you understand the previous concept. Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Please read this now. You can zoom it if you want through your mobile. See, before that, I have explained you about the refractive index, right? In the previous class during lens chapter, I have explained n is equal to c by v. So that changes the velocity of the light. Okay, yeah. So ಓದಿ ಆದ ನಂತರ just ping me as yes, okay, on the chat box. Did you read this? Okay, did you understand? Did you understand? Okay, little bit. Okay, no problem. I will explain now. See, I'll explain in a very straight format. Okay, see, for example, if there is one glass or something like that, second, third, fourth, fifth, like this. Okay, see, each has different refractive index. Okay, each has different refractive index. Now if you incident light here, okay, in this way, what happens? It will bend bit and again it will bend itara bend agi ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು? ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ? ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಾಗ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ I'll in the very clear format I will show you. Okay, see, if there is one box like this, I mean one glass, and there is one more glass like this. Okay, so there is a difference in the refractive index. So initially you incident light like this. Okay, so it will be it will bend little bit like this, okay, and it will come out like this, and again it will bend like this. So actually, light, light came from this direction, okay, but we are seeing like, okay, because ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ light straight ಅಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು, so we feel that okay, light has come from this point ಅಂತ. Okay, so same happens in case of stars. See, stars are in very far away from our earth, ಹೌದಾ? What happens, so when light comes from stars, so there are multiple layers. You already know in our space there are multiple layers. So each layer has different refractive index. So once they enter from one medium to the other medium, so the light direction will change every time. Okay, at the end of the viewer, so for example, if you are here, okay, so you feel like, okay, star is in this position, okay, but actually star was here, but we feel that, okay, the light has come from this side. Okay, that's why the size, or the apparent star position will be different. But why it is twinkling? Star ಯಾಕೆ twinkle ಆದಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, because every time the temperature or atmosphere, there will be changes in the atmosphere, so that there will be changes in the refractive index as well, so that light position, or that will change, so that the star position will also feel like it is changing. So that's why we feel that, okay, star is twinkling. Okay, so that's how we can observe twinkling of stars. Did you understand now? Did you understand this concept now? Whether I'm clear? Yes, yes. Okay, so everyone understood. Clear? Okay, fine. So you should be able to understand, tell others why this happens, Anta, because it's a very simple concept, but we never think in this way. Okay, fine. But in the next class, you have to tell me why planets are not twinkling. So ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ planets ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದ್ಯಾಕೆ twinkle ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. Okay, so that's in the next class. Let's see. Okay, so let's discuss about advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. Why this happens, Anta? Okay, yeah. Advanced sunrise and delayed sunset. Okay, see, first of all, I will ask you to read this for a bit, for 2 minutes, so that I just wanted to check whether you are understanding it or not. Read from here to here. Same like star. See, this is a horizon. Okay, horizon andre ನೀವು ನಿಂತಿರೋ ಜಾಗ. Okay, so for example, sun will be here, below the horizon, but definitely you will get light from sun, alva? So because of there will be bending of light ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಲೈಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೈಟ್ ನಿಮ್ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ? ಓ ಓಕೆ, ಸನ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬಂದಾಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸನ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಅಪಾರೆಂಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸನ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಸಿ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಓಕೆ, ಸನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಮ್ ಅಪ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್. ಸಿ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಈ ಸನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಓ ಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸೊ somebody asked Okay, yeah, same thing. Atmospheric refraction. Same thing happened to stars. Similarly here. Okay, so ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್, ಸಾರಿ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್. ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಆದ ನಂತರನು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಅಪಾರೆಂಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಸನ್ರೈಸ್ and delayed sunset. Did you understand this? Yes. Only two. Okay, great. Fine. So this is about advanced sunrise and sunset. Okay, let's move on to the next topic now. Scattering of light. What do you mean by scattering of light? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell me what is scattering of light? See, scattering of light in the sense, okay, it's a, for example, if there is some color, okay, it will, I will just show you some figure. Okay, just I'll do it here. So for example, if there is a particle and light falls on this, scatters andre ee tara light alla distribute agi hogutte. Okay, this is called scattering. Chaduri hogudu anta heltaralla kannadadalli. Okay, it's scattering. Okay, now what happens now in case of sky? So I think here I can see that you have studied in 9th standard anta, but I don't know whether you have studied why color, the blue color sky you can see in the morning. Andre daytime alli yake akasha neeli kanutte. Okay, and why it sees, you can see reddish during the sunrise or sunset. Can anybody tell me? Now you have to think of the topic that which I have informed you earlier while discussing prism. Okay, so I'll just give you 2 minutes. Just think why you can see blue color during daytime, why you can see only reddish during the sunset or sunrise. We can read this. This chapter will be over by by 12:30. It's a easy chapter. See, in the atmosphere, we will be having a very small particles. Okay, so this will create scattering effect. So, or scattering agate. That is, called Tyndall effect. Okay, so idana now chemistry colloidal particles anta illi end alli ide nodi illi. Okay, so end alli illi ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ particles ಹೀಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ so ಎಲ್ಲ blue color ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ. White light ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿ, when you instead white light, and there will be some particles. Okay, when you incident that light, so entire solution will look into blue color. So that's because of ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಲರ್ಸ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇದನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಸಾಕು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಐ ಲುಕ್ ವೆದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ರೆಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ. ಸಿ ಇಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅಂಡ್ ಸನ್, ಇದು 3 ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಸನ್ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಸೊ ವ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಂಗ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಸೊ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು? ಬ್ಲೂ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಸಾರಿ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ವಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಮಗೆ ವಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕಾಣಲ್ಲ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಣ್ಣು ಅಷ್ಟು ವಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ಗೆ ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಬ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಶಾರ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ ಅರ್ತ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಶಾರ್ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥಗೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ರೆಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈಗ ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಇದಾಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಷನ್. ಆರ್ ಬಟ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಲೈಡಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಕೈ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇದು ಎಂತ ಆಗೋದು, ಯಾವಾಗ ಸನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸನ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಆಗೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವವರಿಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕೈ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ರೆಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಟ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಾಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ರೆಡಿಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಲರ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕಲರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಸ್ಕೈ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆತರ ಆಗೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಮೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಶಾರ್ಟರ್ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಬ್ಲೂ ಎಂಡ್. ನೋಡಿ, ನಾ ಆಗ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಶಾರ್ಟರ್ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್, ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಎಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಈ ತರ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so this is about why is this color of the clear sky is blue anta. Okay, also sunrise sunset idಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂಡ ಅದೇ. Okay, so because wavelength ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ. ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಈಗ ವಿಬ್ಗ್ಯೂರ್, ಓಕೆ, ವಿಬ್ಗ್ಯೂರ್ ಈ ತರ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇದು ರೆಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ರೆಡ್ ಇದು ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೆಡ್ ಇದು ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 620 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ, 620 ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಆರೆಂಜ್, ಯೆಲ್ಲೋ, ಗ್ರೀನ್. ಸೊ ವಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಇದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 424 ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ರೆಡ್ ಇದು 620 ನ್ಯಾನೋಮೀಟರ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ವೇವ್ ಲೆಂತ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದೇ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಅದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು, ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮೋರ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರಿ ಉಳಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ತ್ಗೆ ನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸನ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಆದ ಕಾರಣ ನಮಗೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ ವೆರಿ ಹಾಟ್ because it will be near to the horizon. So but ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆದಾಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಗ ನಮಗೆ ರೆಡ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನುಳಿದ ಕಡೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಾಗ ಆ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕೈ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸನ್ಸೆಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕೊಲೈಡಲ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಇದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಸನ್ ನಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಓವರ್ ಹೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದು ಇದು ನಿಯರ್ ದ ಹೊರಿಜಾನ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡ್ ಅವೇ, ಸನ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಈ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವೀಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿರೋದು, ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ರೆಡ್ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಆದ ಕಾರಣ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ನಿಯರ್ ದ ಹೊರಿಜಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್? Did you understand? Was that good? Okay.